Today's how-to video in Altium Designer is to show you how to import a logo into your PCB. We're going to do this by creating a PCB library file, which is a footprint. So this video already assumes that you're familiar with PCB library files, schematic library files, and that you know how to create parts, place them in the schematic, and import them into the PCB. So to get started, I'm going to open up Paintbrush here just because it comes with Windows, and you can see I've already got a PNG file of my company's logo here. Now the trick when you're copying and pasting a logo in Altium Designer, it's got to be monochrome. So I want to show you with the normal colors of my logo. It's got green and black. The white background is transparent. I'm going to just copy and paste this right over into an empty PCB file. So you can see what happens here. The green is not going to come through, right? So we're going to go try this again. Let's go back to Paintbrush, and there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either go to File, Save As, and change your file type to a monochrome bitmap, or what I like to do, since this particular logo is already mostly black, I'm just going to color in this letter E so it's black, and let's copy this, and we'll paste this logo into our PCB library file. So that there shows you the importance of having a monochrome file, at least in terms of what Altium needs. So in this PCB library file, the problem is we can't really see how these things are scaled. Are they too big? Are they too small? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy paste one of these into a PCB file. I've just kind of got an example board here, and when we paste it, you can see that the scale is way off. Now, the trick here is when we resize it, you have to do it on the PCB side. There's no way to do it on the library side. Now, when we paste it in, there's all these different primitives here, and that's the same case both for in the PCB library file and the PcbDoc. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a selection box around those primitives, and then go ahead and right-click, go to Unions, and create a union from the selected objects. So now all these objects are part of the same union. So what you can do now to resize it is you can right-click and go to Unions, Resize Union. So now it's going to give you a cursor to select the union. So just click on the union that you created, and you'll see that in the corners now you have these little grippy boxes, and you can just grab a hold of one using your left mouse button, and you can resize it to whatever size you need. I'm going to right click to get out of that command, and we could just drag this guy over onto our PCB, and there you have it. So now this isn't the way you want to put it on the PCB. The best way to do it is by creating a part. So the next step, all you do is copy and paste to the union into your PCB library file, and you will now see that it is sized appropriately. So at that point, you've got your logo or your customer's logo into a PCB library file, which you can now insert into a footprint for placement into your PCB. So that's our video for today. We hope it helped you in some way. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next time.